what's going on YouTube? I got another video for you guys today. Got a pedal boat that I purchased from Tractor Supply. We've been taking out. It's been cool, it's fun, but kind of wanted to get to not having to use our legs all the time to pedal around the lake when you're trying to go across to get you somewhere quicker. And I've been wanting to get a trolling motor for a while now. It's been like over a year. Finally had the courage today. Just go to the store, go pick up a trolling motor, pick up a battery charger, and the battery cover for it. And yeah, I kind of just wanted to go in depth with that, show you guys how you guys can do that, and let you guys join along and get in on the fun, on the action. Maybe it's something that you guys can do. It's a cheaper route to go than buying, of course, a big boat. It's not a big one, but it does seat 5, 2 adults, 3 kids. So let's check it out, guys. So right now, this is the trolling motor. It's the Minn Kota, and this is the 30-pound thrust. I watched videos on it. I've only seen a few. Nothing with the same kind of paddle boat as mine. And this is the paddle boat right here. This is a Pelican. The brand is Pelican. This was purchased at Tractor Supply. I think I got it for like $5.49 or something like that. Pretty neat. You get your 2 adults in the front. You can get a child to sit in the front, in the middle. Got your cup holders. Originally has like a spot for like an ice chest or whatever you're trying to use here, and then it has these 2 smaller bucket seats in the back. I had to take off those doors, eliminate that, because I need to make room for the trolling motor that's going to go back here, the battery, and yeah, so as you can see right here, this is the battery I'm going with. A buddy of mine that fishes out where I live out here, he uses a marine battery. I don't know much about it, so I had to call, ask questions. He told me to go with the marine battery, and if I'm just going to be running the trolling motor on it, that this is probably like the cheapest one, I think, that I found at Walmart. It's like 64 bucks. He said that this would be all I need. This is the battery charger I got for it. I didn't want to do a battery tender because he said it'll take about 24 hours for it to fully charge. This is going to give it a little bit quicker of a charge. You don't want to do too much power because it'll put a drain on the battery. It won't last as long, longevity wise, the life of the battery. And then that's the battery box. You don't have to have these. Most videos you see them, they don't have them covered, but I got the kiddos on there, and I'd rather just have the terminals covered. I don't know what kind of damage I could do, so I'd rather just, better to be safe than sorry, got your kiddos especially. And this is what this trolling motor looks like out the box. They give you the handle, it's separate. Pull it out of the plastic. You're gonna attach it here to the motor control. It'll show, I don't really know much about it, man. I mean, you guys know just as much as I do when it comes to this right here. You've probably seen a few other videos, but this is it. This is the mount for it. It's already all pretty much put together when you slide it out of the box, and then that's that little propeller back there. So yeah, the plan is to get it mounted to the back of this boat. Sorry about that. Get it mounted to the back of the boat, and see if we can get this thing to, get us across the lake, get us to move around a little bit quicker, less movement, let the motor do the job and let us enjoy doing what we're doing. These boats are great for, just floating around, cruising through the lake. But also, you could fish from these boats. It's a small boat. I fit in it just fine. Me and my son and my littlest daughter, we'll get on here and we'll fish. We've had 2 fishing rods casting them out from this thing. You could stand up in it. I think I don't remember what the weight was, the weight capacity. It was like 500 and some pounds or something like that. So it does great. You're standing up in it. It seems to hold up just fine. Casting, fishing from it, it's fun. We haven't caught any fish to keep or anything yet, but I want to start getting more into it, and that's another reason why I wanted to get this motor. So I'm going to be messing with it, try to figure out a way that I can hook it up, and I just want to show you guys show you the outcome of what it looks like when it's finished, and then show you it when we take it out onto the lake and cruise it around. So I'll show you that in the next part. All right, you guys, stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is pretty much just where I'm at with the Pelican, with the trolling motor. It's not gonna, I don't know if it's gonna stay this way. I'm gonna have to do a couple other things to it to get it set up as far as my little milk crate box back there. That's where I keep my little fishing box for right now and stuff. I have those tubes there to hold my my fishing net and the pole. But I also have those, these already come like this where they're already they already got that spot, the slots already built in, so that way you could set your stuff there. But the milk crate was just extra, just something I threw there. I don't know if I'm going to use that there or not. Right now it just comes off. I don't have it hard mounted because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This was one of the panels that goes over to the top to close it. Might use that as just like a armrest slash, I don't know, set your stuff on for the kids in the back. That's the battery box. The battery's in there. Let's see if I can get it open. You can see the battery, it's in there. I don't have it wired up right now. I don't want, you know, give a chance for the kids to come out here when I'm not looking and twist the throttle on it and turn it on and make that propeller turn on. I don't want them to get hurt or anything. So yeah, it sits up kind of high right now. When you get in the water, you'll lower it down. Obviously, it'll be closer to you. The throttle does extend on it, so you're able to slide it out. And you got your, you know, your positions forward going from 1 through 5, and then you got your reverse. It's 1 through 3, and then if you leave it centered, it's off. This is basically what I came up with. Just something really quick. I just drilled 2 pieces of 2x4. I cut 6 inches long each. I took the handle that was off, that was back here. There was a handle, plastic handle. I took that off so that way I could mount that wood there for now. There's better ways you could do it. You could do it way cleaner if you wanted to. That's just what I came up with. Just something quick. I wanted to be able to get it in the water, but still functional. Well, it's going to be strong enough to hold it. It's pretty sturdy. The screws basically just, let's see if I can adjust this camera for you real quick. See, the screws just bolt in right there. I used the two pre-existing bolts here, and then I had to make 2 new ones, one on each side where the fin was before. So I had to disconnect the linkage and everything from underneath that where you controlled the flapper, and I had to remove it. So the handle that was once here, I just disconnected it, unscrewed it, pulled it out, disconnect the linkage, and then that flapper. So that way the flapper's not, you know, getting in the way, of course, of the propeller when you're trying to turn it. I don't want the flapper to be, you know, closed in a block position, and it's restricting it from moving. It's slowing it down. So I just took it off altogether. But so that's what we came up with. I'll figure out later if I want to get fancy with it and set it up a little cleaner or something, but I mean it's gonna work. Figure I'll probably mount that to the top of the battery box, that way the kids could set their stuff up there if they want to put anything up there like snacks or something like that. Whatever they want to put, they got it there, or just an extra armrest. And yeah, that's it. So you got your 4 cup holders in the center. This is what the top of the boat looks like. And I did want to specify the weight that this boat can carry. I know I added weight to it by the battery and the motor, but let me get this out the way so I can show you. Set this off to the side, pull this battery out. So we have here, let's see, maximum capacities, 5 persons or 695 pounds. So there you have it with that. That's actually pretty good weight that this thing can hold. So me being the dad, I'm the largest one that's going to be on this boat. I'm small. I'm short. I'm 5'5", and I weigh what? I weigh 178. 178. Yeah, 5'5", 178. So it's me and my kids. My wife does get on. She's only got on this once actually. But it'll be able to carry me, my wife, and my 3 kids, no problem. Yeah, so that's that, you guys. You want to be able to get around on a boat, low profile. If you're riding somewhere on a lake or something, or that doesn't have, choppy wave, there's not a lot of boat traffic or anything like that, this can get you by pretty good. This can get you cruising around. No issue. It should move effortlessly. I'm going to take it out today, and I want to show you guys how it performs in the water. Let's see if this is a route you guys might want to go. I actually haul this boat with a Tractor Supply utility trailer. It's one of the trailers that they sell. I like their trailers. They're a great deal. They always seem to have them in stock, at least where I'm at. And I purchased the 6x8. I wanted that extra foot. Normally you see them, they're 5x8 trailers or 4x8s. I got the one that was a 6x8. It is wider, a little bit more trickier to maneuver around in tight places, but I love it. I'm able to fit the boat in there. It gives you a little extra room on both sides of the boat if you need to throw anything else. If you're camping, you want to throw stuff, canopies, tents, ice boxes, all kinds of stuff. It's a nice trailer. I like it. I wish the siding was a little bit higher, but it'll do for now until I decide to do something later with it and raise it up on the sides. This is my second trailer, actually. My first one got stolen, unfortunately. I didn't know that I could put insurance on them. So if you guys are looking into getting a trailer, make sure you get insurance on them. They're not expensive at all. If your trailer gets stolen or something happens, your insurance will cover it. It'll cover the cost of the trailer, and you'll get replaced. I think this wheel size was a 13. The rim's a 13. Gives you a little bit bigger tire. They have bigger sizes, but there is smaller sizes too. This one's capacity, I don't remember the speed limit for it, but you could take it on the freeway. If you're hauling stuff, you're doing a short move, these trailers are perfect for that. The weight, I don't remember what the weight capacity was. It has, let me see here. So 1,675 pounds. I know that, differs on, what you're hauling and stuff like that. You want to make sure you got the right weight set to the right side of the trailer. You don't want to have it, shifted to the side or one more than the other, because it could cause your trailer to, swerve around if you're driving at higher speed. So make sure you guys are looking into that whenever you guys are loading. But yeah, this is the trailer. Nice trailer. It comes with that hand jack, so that way if you're going to take it off, you can level the trailer up. You got your spots there for the locks, you got your chains, and you got your wiring for your brakes, so that way you can set it up to your brake lights. Comes pre-wired already. It is an A-frame, so you can add a toolbox to it if you want to do like a truck box. Those are nice to have. You could bolt it down to it if you wanted to. But yeah, 6x8 trailer, drop down gate. Real simple to do. You can maneuver the boat in there really easy. If it's just you doing it by yourself, it's doable. So yeah, I'll move the cars, get them out the way, back the trailer up, and show you guys how I load it. Here we go. I think this boat is like, I don't know, 5 and change, the width of it. I took that other blue seat off there. It does have one with it, but I wanted that little extra back room space. But yeah, so I'm gonna load it up in the trailer, and then we'll take it out to the water and take it for a little spin and see how it does. Just want to test it today, see how it'll go, and then after that I'll figure out how exactly I want to set it up in the back and what little knickknacks and bells and whistles I'll throw on it later. But let's go ahead and give it a try, guys. Load it up on the trailer and we'll take it out. See you in a bit. about at this point is when I realized that if I kept that trolling motor on there in that tilted position, it's going to go just shy past the trailer. I won't be able to pull the drop down gate upwards and lock it in place. So right now I'm just unbolting it. It's so simple to do. It's not like it's a bunch of extra work. You literally just untighten 2 bolts, slide it right off of the platform that you have, and I already didn't have it wired to the battery, so real simple to do. Just, you know, you could throw it in the back of the trunk, you could throw it in the back seat of the car. The motor's so small, it's not heavy at all. So yeah, it just gave me enough room in there to be able to do that. That way I can throw that gate up and take off. One more thing, don't forget your wrench. You're gonna have to tighten down the bolts to the terminal, your positive and negative wire from the trolling motor. So don't forget that tool. Grabbed a crescent wrench on this one because I didn't know exactly the size of the nut and I didn't feel like looking for it. I'm trying to go. Hey, come on, let's go. All right, so I got my little ladybug with me, Maya. Hi, Maya. She's gonna assist me with loading the boat into the water. So I'm gonna cruise down real quick to the spot where we can load it. It's hot today. It's 111 degrees. The lake is actually behind these houses over here. It's pretty much across the street from us too. But for where we need to load it at, we got to go to a certain spot where it makes it easier to, I can back the trailer up and just haul it out. Coming up to that spot right around this corner right here. It's nice when you're not even 5 minutes away from the water. One of the entrances here. It's pretty cool. Got some people chilling there, floating. Better watch out, because if Maya's driving the boat, she's gonna run them over. Not run. You're gonna need this. Gotta have a life vest. Put your life vest on. I brought you some water too. Got water and if you want some Takis. Turbos. Safety first. I advise if you guys go out into a lake, doesn't matter if you know how to swim or whatnot. Take your vest, take some water, take snacks. I'm not drinking water. I'm doing the opposite of what I'm telling you to do. But that's me. But I do got my vest though. Like I know what I'm doing. got my Crocs on.
Got everything?
Alright. Let's go have some fun. Alright, so grab this trolling motor real quick. Had to disconnect it because obvious reasons the trailer drop gate wouldn't close.
It's like living this way.
It's okay. We'll get it on CT80 here shortly. So this motor's super easy to put on. You just see me just throw it on real quick. It's lightweight. The way that I made the mount and everything, it's easy to throw on and mount. Just tightening it up real quick. Make sure we're good to go. Bring the water a little bit farther so that way I can sit it upwards.
Are you gonna sit back there?
No,
How does it, like the controls?
you slide it out. You'll see. So of course you're gonna hook your black terminal up to the black, your negative, and your red to your positive. Probably a little crescent wrench so that way I can bolt them down. And I did bring the hardware so that way I can bolt them down. Let's close that first real quick. So, let's see. Washer on here. Finger tighten for right now. Press the wrench. Tighten them down. Don't gotta over tighten them because you guys know how that goes. When you over tighten them, you end up breaking the bolts or the posts. Then you're out of a battery. You're out of your fun day or a trip to work. Go ahead and put the battery cover over it. It's designed for the cords to clear it. Okay.
Oh God.
Alright, so this is what it's gonna look like before I drop it in. The battery, it's covered. We do got wind, so boat's gonna be blowing until we get this thing going. So I'm gonna lower it and we're gonna test it out. Alright, now we got it on. Okay, so we're already going a little quicker than we would be if we were paddling, so we're already winning. Money spent, money well spent. So at this particular part of the video, we picked up really high winds. It was coming really loud. So yeah, just to get back to where we were at, you guys can see from where we took off from that dock, we're already zooming already. I went through the notches. You got speeds 1 through 5. At this part, we're already at notch 5. And you could see from, from where the dock was at, that's where we took off back there in the far background. This thing's zooming. It's good. The water's choppy. We're fighting against the wind, and we're still getting that kind of movement from this 30-pound thrust. I think it's like one of the smaller ones too. So it was great. We're real excited about it. I would love to pull it out tomorrow, hopefully with no wind. But man, we're zooming. That pushing and all that kicking we be doing right now. We're zooming.
God.
Oh, I can do this. I just got the little extension on here. Just turn it around. See the water? The bubble it's making?
Yeah.
Just turn it in. Oh, we're cruising right now. We're like real pirates. guys don't want to do it on a paddle boat, you'll be zooming. It's got wind. You're probably picking it up in the video. The water's a little choppy from it, and we're zooming. If you can see back from where we were at before, we came a ways.
How long does the battery last?
I'm hoping that the battery lasts us a while. It should be a couple hours. So there it is. If you guys want to take these out, you guys can. It's always an option. But if your battery dies, you ain't got no way to pedal unless you're going to be using your actual, what are they called? The paddles? Yeah, I'm not trying to paddle by hand. Not on a 5-person paddle boat. So we're cruising. Got it on notch 5 still zooming. Watch the turn, watch the turn. I'm gonna turn right now. Watch it whip around. Oh, with ease. With ease. Nice. See, this will make it enjoyable. This is nice. You cruise around now, you can get to the middle of the lake.
Go fishing.
Yep. You can go fishing now, not worry about kicking. Pedaling, whatever you want to call it. So that's it, guys. It works. It's nice. I would say I paid $93. You can get the bigger one. I think it's like a 40-pound thrust or whatever. If you got a boat like this, it's gonna be moving. If you get the bigger one, you're gonna really be moving. I heard there's more vibration, a lot more vibration with the bigger motor, but this one's sweet, man. This is neat. Yeah. All you need is just a longer extension for the arm, so that way you can adjust it from where you're sitting in the front seat, or have a longer arm. But if you can't find a longer arm on Amazon or anything like that, I don't know. Some people are skilled with their foot. They got a long leg and use their foot.
What is that?
We're all short in this family, so yeah. So we're cruising. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching the video. You guys, if you haven't yet, welcome to the channel. Like and subscribe. I like doing all kinds of little short videos of fixing stuff, putting things together, and just box reviews. Check us out. You guys have a good one. Bye.